Greetings, Sanbonani Dumelang. I would like to apologize. I would like to apologize for this delayed moment. This is the interview that I've been telling you about. I'm having my guest here. She will introduce herself. So we delayed it. It's some technical and some commitments. But as usual, I'm Azania X MoAfrika, and I will allow my guest to Raibaning. I introduce so that we can keep it rolling. Okay. Over to you, ma'am.
Well, good day, everyone. First of all, I would like to appreciate, this opportunity, this great platform given by my brother here. I'm really humbled. This is Miss L.Mdlalose. I was born in Benoni. Miss L.Mdlalose was born in Benoni, in a small location called Wadville. And then I grew up at Fosloras, where I am currently at. And Miss L.Mdlalose, she's a gospel artist, stroke motivational speaker. And I'm not just doing this motivation because people are doing it. It is a passion just because I've got a testimony to tell. So just stay tuned and you'll get to know more about Lindiwe.
I hope we are having a clue now. Miss L.Mdlalose, thank you for that moment. For that moment you created. I believe everyone behind the scene is able to understand who is Lindiwe Mdlalose, and you have gave some background ukuthi uLindiwe ubani, ubuyaphi, uzalelwe kuphi. However, what makes us ukuthi sibe lana together today, I believe it's an idea ekhona and life experiences. There is something that you want to take people out of. It's the din now. So what interests me about you agreeing to come, it's the fact that you want to be an open book. You want people to learn or take some patterns from your life experiences. So by saying this, but let me allow Miss L.Mdlalose to explore Zilayena ya high, because it's not about me, it's about her. Whatever that was challenging. So what I would like to say, Kuri, our topic today is it over more on drug trafficking, on the cycle, the illicit one. Yes. So I will allow Miss L.Mdlalose to explore and give us insight with regard to her journey. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Well, Lindiwe Mdlalose, she's coming from a Christian background. Ngizalwa uma mfundisi nobaba umfundisi. Lindiwe Mdlalose, as she was like growing up, she was this kind of a lady whereby she loved to look good. This kind of a life that we call these days, we are saying a soft life. And she was also inspired by Ama Slay Queens. We normally call them Ama Slay Queens. So I grew up in this luxurious life. And as I mentioned to you that I'm coming from this Christianity background, my parents, they always taught us to pray. Whenever you're facing challenges, you need to pray, you need to fast. So Lindiwe just came out of that background. What pushed me out of my parents, there's this word that I'm looking for, guidance. Guidance is that I was never content, and I always envied my friend's lifestyle. So I want to talk to somebody who is like me. I know a lot of ladies out there, we all want to look good. We all want this easy money, this quick cash money that we are looking for just because we want to live the life. there's danger there. So let me not run quick.
Yeah, just to
Yes.
interrupt, just an objection, Miss L.Mdlalose, because you have mentioned certain things in this moment of willing kayona, ka a lavish lifestyle, that luxurious lifestyle, and wabua ka linde bang hebaning uhudisitswe under a Christian family. Ebang hebaning it's something in contrary with luxurious life. We know Christianity,
Yes.
how it is the principle of Christianity.
Yes.
So what I would like to understand, out of the way you were raised, your upbringing, and the direction that you decided, what was the conflict between the two?
Well, I wouldn't say my parents didn't do well, as in like to, take care of us. As I mentioned, they tried by all means. We were eating at home. Every day there was a meal, on top of a table for us. And they tried to take us to schools, they tried. But because of, I was never content.
Content.
I was never there was this thing that was, driving me to say no, but yes, but this life that I want. So that pushed me, beyond, and that to make me to say, I can do whatever for as long as I'm going to, obtain this kind of lifestyle that I want. So, as I said to you, I'm a musician. We were all with my friends in this industry. I remember it was 2008. I don't know whether I'm running fast. Should I just continue with this
Keep it rolling. It's
journey
about you.
of mine? Yes. Thank you for allowing me, sir. So we were all in this entertainment industry. We were hustling for our gigs. There were no gigs. But what was different with my friends, they were looking, they were glowing. I mean, the kind of lifestyle that I wanted, I could see.
The thing that you envied.
Things that I envied, I could see them, having those things. And then I kept on asking myself, why? Because, I understand we are in the same industry and we are hustling. There are no gigs. We do not have money. So one day I said to myself, no, I need to confront them and ask them, but there's something that you are hiding from me. How are you making it?
How are you making it?
Exactly.
Because you are living this life that I dreamed of. The
my
life
God.
that I would like myself to venture on.
Yes.
And let me keep it rolling. What was the response? What was the response MoAfrika Gibo? Ubabuza the style ubabuze ngayo, because it's not everything MoAfrika ubuze. Some of the things you can read beyond, and you need to find ways ubuza so that people don't feel otherwise.
True.
So what was your approach and this response? The response that you received?
Well, abangana, I know they are my friends and we've been doing things together. So I did not even sugarcoat it. I just went straight and asked them and said, girls, you need to tell me, how are you making it? Nikezangani, like you are glowing. Look at me, girls. No, this is not fair. You understand me? And then they just said to me, you know what they said? They said to me, are you strong enough? Are you bold enough to be able to do what we are doing?
They are establishing the character. Whether are you the person?
Are you the person?
Can you be the camel? Can you carry
Thank you, sir.
your own luggage and the
Yes,
luggage that
yes.
comes with as a package with the industry?
Like, that was the question. I said, guys, for as long as we are going to make money, I'm in. So
Yes.
I will do it. Well, they said to me, Lindiwe, what we are into drug trafficking. So if you really say you are bold enough, this is how we are making our moolah.
So are you saying to me, azange bafishe lutho?
No, they didn't.
They just laid amakadzi etafuleni lakho ukuthi we are in drug trafficking industry.
This is us.
When as a Christian, because you said you had that foundation of your upbringing under that Christian family, and we know the values of Christianity. So as Bakchela, because I believe it's one thing eba it's against the practice ye Christianity.
True.
So what was your way you could receive this news from them ukuthi we are doing this ngalendlela le?
You know, I believe by that time, because it was 2008, ulindiwe she was more like umuntu ofuna explorer. I think I just said to myself, you know what, Christianity will always be there. But ukuthi mina ngizoyenza imali ngalendlela, that does not mean ukuthi sengiphumile emgwaqweni. To me, I felt ukuthi even uNkulunkulu naye ngizokhuluma naye ngimcele. I want this life. You know, I want to live this life. You know, I was driven by ukuthi I want to be there. I want to live.
You had this goal.
I had this
that
goal.
You wanted to achieve.
I know, I had this goal.
And what I pick up from this conversation that we are having is that the only limitation, the only thing that limits us from attaining whatever that we set as a goal, it's ourselves.
True.
Because
True.
you had a religion as a foundation or as a way of saying this is how you're supposed to live, but you didn't make religion a barrier. But you know why ngiza kule point Sislini? It's because I've come across people ebahluleka ukwenza izinto ezinhle because irreligion.
Yes,
Irreligion phambili.
yes,
And
true.
when what you did wasn't something that was desirable or something that was in favor of everyone, but it was in favor of yourself. You had a goal.
I had a goal.
You had that mentality that you want to explore, and you wanted to venture in your own
exploration. Thank you, sir.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, I love the way you're bringing it. You know, you're just making me to say, wow. Like, you know, my brother, I don't want to lie. You know, this, my testimony, whenever I'm telling a story about it, it makes me feel good because I'm not hiding myself. I'm not, you know, I take it out as it is because I believe that there are a lot of people that are out there, as you are saying, sometimes when we want to do things, our Christianity, our religion, you know, it becomes, and some people, yes, it can be a limit, but they still continue to do it, and hide underneath the tables, you know.
A false one.
That is it. Like, for me to come out like this, my brother, is to say, I know there are a lot of pastors' kids out there who are going through a lot, because I won't lie to you. Pastors' kids, we are living under pressure. I want to say the truth, and people are going to understand me. They will understand are those people who wants to hear the truth.
The truth.
Because now we're living under pressure because in our communities, people, they expect us to live like we are angels.
And we are not
sinners. And we are not saints.
We are not saints.
So for me to be able to be bold enough and speak about this, my testimony, I think God allowed this thing to happen for a purpose. For me to help a lot of people that come out and speak, tell it out, say your own journey. I mean, it's not a humiliation, but for you to speak out, you're helping a lot of people that you wouldn't even know
that you are helping.
So yeah, by that time, I just said, that's my religion, not now.
It can't be
it can't block me. No, it can never
can't stop me from achieving what I want to achieve.
So yeah, they took me to their boss. I said, I can do this. I'm bold enough. I want to make money. I want to live like you. They said, well, let's take it to our boss. They took me to their boss.
Let me just for a pause. There's some thoughts that come in my mind because I understand one thing about your journey. It was your own venture. It wasn't something that was designed for somebody, anybody. It was your journey so that today you'll be able, sitting here with me, talking your life experiences, because I've realized something about Abantu Sislindi. Abantu are babanjwe past.
That is too much.
Babambelele, we passed to the extent yokuti they can't find themselves who they are and abaz who they are going to be tomorrow.
It's a problem.
And I usually say to people coming forward with your life experience, Ulo muntu wawuye.
Past.
You are a new person today. Ulo muntu wawuye.
So
it's like that, Sister Lindy. That's the message I'm getting from you, Guti. There's nothing evimbi.
No.
And because you had this idea that you wanted, the goal, you achieved it.
Yes.
Let's keep it rolling. As we are wherever molding,
Yeah.
I hope you find this meaningful, because I've been saying Uraibanineng, past it's who we used to be, it's not who we are, and
True.
it's not who we are going to be or who we want to be. But if we come and speak loud and proud with our past, it enables us to be able to change to the person that we wish or we want to be.
Amen.
Let me give opportunity to you. Keep it rolling.
It's getting hot in here, guys. I love this vibe. So yeah, it is. They took me to their boss. Me to bossy. Boss nai. The first question he asked me, Uti, are you bold? Are you strong enough to do this?
So, umbuzo oyi-1 uvele kayi-2 kubantu bama-department ahlukile.
Different.
Ukubonisa ukuthi this thing you are going to do, it's about you.
It's about me.
Bakhona bona in that cycle, but it's about you. Whatever consequences that will come out of actions that are happening, out of reaction, you are the bearer of those.
Exactly.
Let me keep it rolling, man.
So, Bossige Ashugut, what's going to happen here? If you are saying you are bold enough, if you are saying you are want to work with us, the first thing that we are going to do is to change your image.
Okay.
Yes.
We pinned so that
okay.
we make people understand.
Yes.
Ubuhle yini?
Please. Kunama department whereby ubuhle buyafuneka mawuzongena kulawo ma department. So now the boss uthi kimi, sisi, into esizoyenza nje yokuqala ukushintsha image yakho. We are going to change your image because you need to look like this lady. Loaded. Lady onento zakhe, even when you enter the airports, even the airports, you feel this person uyaphila. Man, she's
what you are saying, there is a certain image.
There's a certain image
that you need.
You need, man,
to deceive deceive the authority.
Hey.
So that they can see the person you are, they see the person they're supposed to see in order to be smooth. Let me keep it rolling. I like it.
Yeah. So I said they're going to change my image. They will give me this look, this slay queen look. Because when he said we're gonna change your image, I said this is what I want. Because I told you Lindy when it felt like, no man, this is what I've been longing for.
It's something.
So yeah, we're going to change your image. Then we're gonna buy you tickets. We're gonna give you pocket money. We'll pamper you. And then from here, if you say you want to go, because we need a person that will travel for us to Brazil, if you agree. From here, as we are saying your image, we'll change your image. We'll give you pocket money. Then when you reach that site, you find people already waiting for you, and they're also going to do the same thing. They're going to pamper you. They will take you to one of the nice hotels where you're going to relax for a week, and also they're going to pamper you with pocket money. Yo, la lela. Like, do you get my point?
The door was opening for you.
These are the things
the doors that you have been knocking.
So do you see, Guti? These are the things that makes us to fall into these traps, because the way they present this business to you, you say, oh my gosh.
It's something that you can't resist.
You say, oh my gosh, man, I need this life. Man, you can't say no.
Because I don't think, Guti, is there any job any job oyitholayo kumele uzenze ube muhle kiyo, awenza ube muhle. Lona yonke into yakhona it's in a silver platter.
So do you blame me for falling into this?
No, I'm not. However,
because this was mine.
However, I'm not blaming you, but I will blame anyone who's
Yes.
listening to you now and who missed this opportunity and who doesn't make use of it.
Thank you.
I will blame that individual.
So now it happened like that. They said to me, okay, well, if you, okay, I said yes. When he was trying to tell me, I'm in. He said, fine, we'll need you to go to Brazil, So if you say you are ready, we'll buy a ticket for you.
Just a moment. We are in South Africa, and you are told that your first trip will be heading to Brazil.
Brazil, my dear.
Is there somebody you know in Brazil?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Yes.
But you are confident that you'll be in Brazil
and all will just be well for me. So, ekhaya, baba no mama bafundisi and all that. So, ukuhamba kwamanye eBrazil. I told them, Mommy and Daddy, I'm going for a tour in Durban.
Wow.
Imagine Durban in Brazil. Things we do.
Just wherever you are, I want you to see these dynamics as they unfold with the conversation, because you're gonna need this. You're gonna need this.
Definitely.
Because if you are listening, kahle ukuthi uMdlalose uthini kuwe. This serves as a base kuwe ukuthi ungafall for the traps. Lazy azibekayo, because there's already conflict here. There is truth and there is lies. There is truth and there is lies, because the truth is that it remains what it is ukuthi uMdlalose lindiwe uyazi yena ukuthi empilweni yakhe kwenzakalani uyaphi. And the lie is something that has been sold kubazali ukuthi I'm going on a tour. So it's something that said ukuthi as abazali we need to be alert kuyo yonke into ezabantwana bethu. Mdlalose, regardless of age or whatever. And there is no big or small lie. There is no big or small lie. But because it's not my spotlight, the spotlight is Mdlalose. Mdlalose, let we keep it rolling on your journey, whereby uchela abazali ukuthi wena you are going on a tour at Durban, while you know very well that you are heading beyond the borders of this country. And the process is because we also have identity, the arrangement, yama passport and so forth, and this luxury hotel oil figure like take us through everything. What transpired?
Well, because they told me you'll be going to Brazil, this and that. Prepare back ekhaya ukuthi I'm going for a tour, going to Durban. I'm gonna be having a tour around Durban. So they bought me a ticket, changed my image, gave me pocket money in advance, because they know us ladies, we want to do shopping as well. I mean, have to look good.
And food as well.
Yes. So ilanga figure for me to travel. Figure airport or Tambo. Well, I forgot to mention this. The boss told me, please, in this our business, we don't deal with fear. Please make sure fear is not your friend or whatsoever thing. Please remove that thing from you. You need to be bold, you need to be strong, you need to convince anybody that is coming across and the person wants to ask you some questions. Just don't make them to see that is something that you're about to go and collect. Or even when you're coming back, don't be suspicious. So fear, I always practice before I traveled, even the moving around, the walking. Because they told me how you walk, even the walk, even the
just for the audience to not pay attention.
So it was umsebenzi, really, to compose myself. It was umsebenzi. So I really composed myself. My figure airport's looking good. This lady, wow, and nobody did and come and try to question me and ask me what's going on, where you going to. They were just appreciating this lady, the beauty, So I went to Brazil. It happened exactly as he said. They take me to this nice hotel. To me, it was more like a holiday, guys. I'm just trying to be honest about it. Yes, it is tempting. My story, when I tell it, people, they feel good, you know, but where I'm heading
it's something I can do.
Where I'm heading to, it will shock you. But for now, I'm just being relaxed and being nice to people, to see good. These are the things that tempts our brothers and our sisters, because all these kind of opportunities, these businesses that I'm talking about, the people they bring to us, they bring them in a very a silver plate, whereby when they approach you, feel
you can't say,
I need this, I will do this.
Everyone needs money.
There's danger.
There's danger.
So, I figure Brazil, Buklali 1 week, it was nice. Pampered me, they give me pocket money as well. It happened with today. I think being Hamba with Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. On a Friday, while I was inside my hotel. Yes. Those very same people in Figure they came in. So what was strange, Mabangena e hotel. This guy who petty luggage, new luggage. I can see this luggage.
And when
I mean, I've got my
you
luggage.
Get your own.
I've got my luggage.
There's
this new one, huge luggage. I'm like, okay. But I figure, but see, how are you, ma'am? Fine. But you know what's going to happen in the way? This luggage is this is the luggage that you're going to use going back to South Africa. What you need to do is offload your clothes from your luggage and who's fucking up. Because with the luggage, this is where the package and when you open the luggage, you can't see. Like, it was packed very nice, like from the factory by when you open, you cannot see.
So what you are telling me with this luggage are designed from the factory, that they will have these pockets to keep that even security, border control country.
So I happened like that, and offload my clothes, put everything inside there. Well, all I will say is that when we do evil things, we do isn't wrong, we always call God Almighty. The whole night before I traveled, that very same day when they came and brought the new luggage, I didn't sleep, I prayed. Because remember my background, coming from this background where I know that prayer,
it's everything. It's everything. I hope there is something you are learning from this story, Miss L.Mdlalose. The only God that is there for every man is the God within.
Hey.
The God that you know, the one that whenever how kopana le mathata o chaisana le kapo o tseba o reba neng o ile etsa mathata kapo bobi kapo botlhokotsebe o kala o kope ho yena. That is your God. That is your God. So already we are hlalosa o reba neng bophilong bonana o tsamaile Brazil. Who can have that audacity? You traveler South Africa to Brazil first time, and we are talking about Latin American country. Yes. Latin American continent, the continent that is notorious of these drug lords and everything. But because the fear is the only thing that limits us, you quenched your fear. Yaunka ya ilo fitisa Brazil. Without fear, people, you are not reaching where you're supposed to reach because you are fearful of the consequences. This lady Ekinaleyena Wilamulaya fear because she had a goal in life. Even though life it's a bridge, you need to have a goal, something to attain, and that thing will give you something to go on. Is that what you are saying? Because
true.
Or you had opportunity of team. You can say no to this.
I had an
but because you set your mind with it, this is what I want to attain. What now we figure it? Let us keep it rolling.
So travel back, enter airport with no fear, because remember fear, they said fear, please fear, no. So I composed myself very well in the morning, said, God, I'm leaving now, please be with me. Ngahamba, ngena ku-Uber yangithatha ngifake airport, ngenza konke engitshele kona ukuthi be bold, you know. I became that lady.
Have that posture.
I composed myself with that posture very well. So everything went well. I came back home. So you know what? I said to myself, I'm only going to do it once. It's a once-off thing. When I get this money, I want to do a business, like open a shop for myself or do whatsoever. But because of what happened when I came back, let me tell you, it was more like a movie. You know, we always see this movie
in
TV, whatever.
The cartels
came back, they, you know, welcomed me very well. They were excited because I did the job very well. Now they took me to a hotel. Wow. When we got there, what they did, the money that they've agreed to pay me,
yes,
they just took everything, that money, and they put it
on top of your bed. So that you see.
It was more like a movie. It was more like a movie, you know, more like a movie.
Yes.
So I felt I felt that, I mean, this is the life that I've been longing for. Hello, you know,
you've been chasing this now.
This vibe.
Now you have reached it.
Like, I said to myself, if I can't stop, I will continue. So yeah, I think it's a very long story. I think for today, at least we just have to leave people with this, you know, so that they will wait for us to come back.
So
and, you know,
you are. I'm baffled as you guys.
Yes.
I'm puzzled as you. I was expecting that we are going somewhere, but we have to cut. We have to cut. Let me agree with M'Dlalose that we have to cut. But I think for today there is something that has been sought in you that you can harvest it tomorrow, and that can save you tomorrow, because this is some testimony. We are not talking about things that we see in TV, things that we see in Hollywood, wherever. We are talking about things that are happening right in front of our nose. People that we rub shoulders with, people that we live among. So this is something that is a great experience, and it's a worthy experience. And if there are people who are like M'Dlalose in this world, who are saying we have learned our lessons, and our lessons were a bit harsher from what attracted us, we could be able to save ourselves from the belly of the beast. But in closing, let me give M'Dlalose this opportunity to say some words in closing, because there are a lot of commitment. As I've stated earlier on, we are still heading to Vosloorus Civic Center. We'll be there. What time is it, man?
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Yes.
3 p.m. will be at the Vosloorus Civic Center. Catch us there. We'll be doing whatever that we think it's productive and will help our society from this belly of the beast that we find ourselves in. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. In closing, I would like to say, please, remember what I've said earlier on when I started with my testimony. I said, let us learn to be content. You know, in most cases, there are people today, they are regretting where they are because of they were never content. I'm one of those people, but I thank God. I thank God for the grace that He gave me to be here today, to sit here and be able to tell a story, and be able to encourage you, and be able to say, please, whatever that you are doing that you know is not right, leave it, because you're not going to like the consequences that are going to come out of whatever that you are doing. So you're still gonna catch us. We are coming back because my journey, it is a very painful one, but I thank God for it, because whatever that I went through, it has made this beautiful woman that you see today, this bold woman that you see today, that is able to share her story, whereby sometimes people are asking me, how can you talk about this? Don't you feel like, you know, humiliated, ashamed? What about your family? You know what I always tell them is that the reason why I chose to do this, it is because of the covenant I had. You're going to hear about this covenant that I'm talking about. You might be lost for now, but I'm coming to tell you, because the covenant is what kept me going, kept me standing today. Thank you for having us. Have a blessed day.
My people, I will see you on my time, on my own, wherever I am. We love you much, and keep it tuned in these things that we are doing, and you'll find pleasure. Bye-bye.